everybody. This is Blue Bomber 285 alone for our last part of Mega Man Zero. My two co-hosts have been having lots of personal things going on, so I'm not going to bother them for this last part. We're just going to get this done as quickly as possible. So, with that being said, we only have 2 more missions left. So, more Neo Arcadia. Zero, you must survive. I'll wait for you here until the day you return. Promise me that you will come back alive. So we'll accept the new mission. And, I don't need any elements. We have our 3 cyber elves just in case. We have a life. Let's do this. So, this one starts off with a nice little climb up. So we can just kind of... You can use... So, you could climb up the walls, but some of this stuff is difficult to get through. That, I want to say, yeah, that was the last one right there. All the spikes are covered, just like normal, but you can use a lot of this stuff. I mean, that's a climb that I would have not touched the spikes on. Aha! Okay, yeah. Again, I would have touched the spikes, but because the spikes are covered, it doesn't mean anything. So, next time, get a better ROM. That's all I have to say to myself. This part... come on now. Come on now, stop that. Alright, got some life. And that's the end of this part. Got an extra life. And boss time. You are too big to be a slug. Just get lost. Well, no. He does not want to get lost. An Morbus type of thing. It's best to kind of just wait out the attacks for most of them because of how he kind of interacts. Buster strats are always safe. You could attack him while he's in that form, but it'll change the trajectory of where he jumps and where he actually lands. So it could be a fully dangerous attempt. So I kind of play it safe and just wait it out. Well, he hasn't done the one attack yet. 1, 2, 3. He'll land on the other side. That's why I stay at the one side. Okay. Stay at the other side here, and now we get up there, because now we're safe. Nice hearing of the actual battle themes. Still not going to take the risk and try and defeat him here. Just play it safe. It may be slow, but at least you're guaranteed to get the victory. Climb up. This is what's called being a bitch, and I'd rather be a bitch. Okay, that was a little bit too risky for my taste. As we pick up another cyber elf and go through the door, and what's this? So, CL decided. CL, what made you come here? Why is CL here? I'm sorry. It was I who recreated the duplication of X. That's why. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. You did because you thought it would be good for everyone. Please just leave everything to me now. A little bit of a grammar error is what it sounded like. 0. Thank you. So, now at this point, we can return back to this point, but let us continue. We'll save our data just in case. And Neo Arcadia Core. I'm happy that I could meet you. If it were not for you, everyone would be gone by now. Promise me that you will come back alive. Even if you cannot destroy Neo Arcadia, I just want you to be able to return safely. Good luck. And this is the final mission of this game. 0! So let us pretend. Let's get going. So, now, nothing up there. With any major staple Mega Man game, there is a boss rush. Now, this one is a little bit different because here's the thing. If we count all the bosses that we fought Aztec Falcon as our very first. There was our elephant friend who had all the data. We also have our Blizzard Buddy. We have our Blizzard Buffalo. Anubis Necromancis III. The Monkey is also another one. The Factory Person. We just fought the Hercules Beetle. That's already 7 bosses, and there's still the 4 Guardians. So there's going to be some bosses that we're not going to be fighting. Because there's only going to be an actual 8. So with only that, there's only 8 bosses out of 11 being fought. Everything returns to the soil in the end. Now it is time for you to do so. So, Anubis is up first. We know what to do here. Make this battle as easy as possible by using fire. And so this battle will be over very quickly. Should only take another charge slash and he should be done. Perfect. So boss 1 down, no problem. Outdated Reploid garbage. You should have remained in your place of rest. With my Blizzard, you regret not staying there. Time to go back to sleep. Alright, our Blizzard buddy, we know how to fight him. slash him in half. For now. That's perfectly fine. Every time after a boss, it will always drop one small one over here and one large health over here, since the other currencies are no matter. Oh look, the newest person. I still can't believe you defeated me. It's such a disgrace. I must redeem myself by terminating you. Get ready. So, electricity? Yeah. Whoopsie. Yeah, this guy's pretty simple. That's all you have to do. So, who is left out of all of them then? Because if we remember correctly, Furin, Leviathan, Harpria, so who would this be? This would be the equivalency of Phantom. But no, I fully analyzed all of your strategies. Let me show you what I have learned. So, this guy, believe it or not, the electricity that we had earlier is his actual weakness. Whoopsie. So... charge slashes with the ground. Obviously the easiest way to go. But we'll just cut him in half, and because of the way it's touched on the screen, you cannot even see it. Alright. Fill up here. And now we get to move on. As you can see, the enemies are getting stronger because we're here to protect Master X. There's a door over there. I wonder where that leads. Should take a look. This door is actually very nice. It leads to a nice full heal there and a 1-up. It's a nice little shortcut than going around. And now we come off, and we now have 4 more bosses. So, we've gone through the regular people. We are now going to actually go through and we are going to start defeating all of our guardians. Starting with Harpria. This is not a place for someone like you. You will regret coming here. So obviously, with all our elements, these battles become a lot easier. Although I'm not making it any easier. And I can just stun lock him with ice, like this. No! I'll never forget this. So, he leaves. Furin. Welcome, Zero. I've been expecting you. You've kept me waiting for quite some time, so please, don't give up too easily. Let's get started. Again, electricity to fire. Come on, jump over. Ow. Yeah. Got him. Oh, no. Not yet. But, no. Why can't I move my leg? So be it. I'll let you live for a little while longer. Farewell. And now with all of this items, I will not be able to get full health, but the next fight should be the one that I'm thinking about. No, actually. Give light to the people. Give death to mavericks. No one shall disgrace Master X. Your termination will now commence. Phantom. Yay. So. This would be a very easy fight. I was not expecting that from you. Okay. I hate... Okay. I don't like you using that move. Just barely hit the point. But we have 3 lives. We're perfectly fine. I will come back to you, Phantom. I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You have no chance to win this time. I love this girl. She's so playful and cheery. Get rid of that. Get rid of most of the stuff. All right. That's enough. You won. I accept my defeat. I'm happy that I have met someone who can defeat me. I've been looking for a Reploid like you. I'll personally terminate you. Someday. Seems like Leviathan has a little thing going for Zero. That's what it looks like, at least. Alright. Tick 2 for round Phantom. So, let us begin this. Let us get a good fight. So, looks like a good fight going right now. There. Impossible! How could I? I won't allow you to reach where Master X is! I'll take you with me! Ah! So, we actually defeat Phantom. those explosions will hurt you, so you need to get away from him. And you can't tell your life bar, so that is a very possible double KO there. So, out of all the Guardians, we have actually defeated only Phantom. The other ones were just wounded. And now the real fight begins. Stop! I won't allow you to proceed anymore. Give up. Stop! You are no match for him. Leave. Master X! But... No! As you wish, my master. We meet at last, Zero. I've been looking forward to this moment. You must be the pirate copy of X. No, a perfect copy of the original X. The new hero who saved the human race from this wasted world. Didn't you notice? The humans have found happiness more than ever before. The utopia that humans have searched for, it is here in Neo Arcadia. This is something that you and the original X could never create. Only I could do this. This is a peace that can only be achieved by retiring uncountable numbers of innocent Reploids. This is not what anyone wanted. This place is just a joke. Ha ha ha! You are so funny. It's been fun. Now, let's get down to business. So, that is a variation of Ultimate Armor X, which you'll see like that. That is one of his attacks. Now, we can do this fight many different ways. No. So, he can change through the chips as well. And you can change against them if you wanted to. If you wanted to. But he will eventually change back to normal toward the end. Wow! So now he's on ice, is what it looks like? There we go. We will be using a Cyber Elf. Too weak. Was the original X this week? What? I may have lost my memory, but my body seems to remember that the original X was mightier than you. Silence! Now you will feel my true power! Ah! So, at this point, there is a massive outpour of power, followed by a more gathering amount of power as he slowly changes into his true form. Seraph X. So, I am going to be doing some changes here. We're going to be putting on the triple rod because I can cheese this up. And he has two different attacks. And the attacks will get faster as we go along. I always use a lot of Cyber Elves here, mainly because I know this fight is ridiculous. So that move brings a nice fireball across. And that is Seraph X in a nutshell. Why? Why? I was supposed to be the perfect copy. How can this be possible? I was supposed to be a hero. I've just remembered something. He was not as naive as you are. That's what made him a hero. I won't forgive you! I'll take you with me! As he suddenly just shuts down. The final defense line has been destroyed. Self-destruct mode activated in Area X. All dangerous elements are to be eliminated. It's time to go. And since you disappeared, I've been fighting this war alone against an uncountable number of mavericks for nearly 100 years. Battling battle after battle. So painful and so sad. But the hardest part was when I discovered that I no longer cared about fighting enemies. I'll leave this world to you. Please allow me to rest in peace. So X is already in a Cyber Elf form. As we now see, it was him who gave us the Z-Saber and helped us get into Neo Arcadia. Please allow me to rest for a while. I'm sorry, Zero. And Zero heard all of that. So be it. But that's why we are the best partners. I'll do what you want. Rest for a while. I will handle it. You can count on me. I won't stop. When an enemy appears, I terminate it. And that is Mega Man 01 in a nutshell. Quite honestly, this is one of my few favorite Mega Man Zero games. And I truly enjoyed this the very first time I played it. It's been a while, so I'm a little rusty on it. But you can see how this kind of transfers between the two games of the X games to the Zero games. So I was just plugging in my headset. It was about to die. That's all. No need to worry. What this game offered was a little bit of a different type of stance to go about everything. So they made it slightly open. You can choose where your path to go and all that other stuff. it makes it more interesting as to where you can take your paths. Now, we did all the missions available. So, what you could do as well is choose to not do the missions, or if you found the mission too hard, just, quit away from it, so you don't have to do it. But upon doing that, you would actually lose out on a lot of stuff, like the factory. If you didn't get the factory the first time around, you would never be able to get into it and get all the energy crystals that were free and everything that I did off screen. Well, the one I did off screen. But it's interesting to see that, depending on what it is you do and how you choose to do it, you can choose your own path. You can make the end of the game either easier or harder by literally having nothing or having everything. So, we did this using only one Cyber Elf to boost our defenses or something of another. I don't know exactly what it is he did. But we also used 2 Cyber Elves to keep us alive, because taking that last part is just so much easier. These credits do take a little bit of a while. Some nice music in the background here. And now that the credits are almost done rolling, there will be, there is something else about this game as well. It's kind of something that they took from X5 and X6 more specifically. I do believe there was there was a version of it in X7, and I do believe X8 also had a version as well. So, for those of you that actually have played those, you know that they decided to give some people an interesting challenge, as some would say. So we do get our final score, which we got a D on, because the 2 Cyber Elves we used has created us a -4 on the points. So now it's always going to be like that. To play the hard mode, save game clear data, then hold the L button down when you choose new game. So, differences between this and hard mode. Hard mode is practically the same game. You will still get the Cyber Elves, you can still feed them, and everything else for the ones that you want, and use whatever it is that you need. However, the one big difference that you're going to get is you will not gain any levels in any of the weapons that you get. So you will only be using a Buster with a Charge 1 grade, a single slash from your sword, a single slash or a poke from the triple rod if you get it, and the shield boomerang will only be at short distance. So if you're going to want to use elemental attacks, you would have to use the shield. And some of those bosses take an interesting about when it comes to shield hitting. It makes the game a lot harder. I'm definitely going to say that. But we will be saving our game clear data because of this nice background. And the data has been saved. It will take us back to the title screen, and with that, that is the end of Mega Man Zero. I will be starting Mega Man Zero 2 very soon. I have a new guest to actually help me with Mega Man Zero 2, so I do hope that all of you tune in for the rest, and I hope to see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in.